Right mate, Slimeade here, and welcome back to some more Minecraft. For some reason or another, I just completely forgot what game I was playing for a few seconds. Anyway, I have a pretty big thing to announce. Hello music. Someone actually has commented, and funnily enough I put up this as a joke. But essentially, the day I recorded this and put like the day I recorded building this and over there the Lucky Lighthouse, Raider actually commented, so shout outs to Raider Yoshi for the comment on the spider eyes. Also, shout outs to Gurren Lagann. You may actually notice, by the way, that my inventory is empty, and that's because I did some off-camera, on-camera mining, but there was a bit of a disastrous result. I did die at one point. Wow. Oh no. But I also I found a cave while I was recording, and well, essentially while I was in the cave I was like mining upwards, and I found a skeleton as I was like walking near gravel, and the skeleton shot me, and then the game just crashed. Whoa! Why did the game crash? Rebooted the game, and I had 2 diamonds on there, but I rebooted the game, and I was suffocating in a wall. The entire, like, say 45 minutes that I was doing, you know, the off-camera, on-camera mining stuff. And I'll show you right now whereabouts the cave was. I haven't found the exact cave because I actually don't know where it is, but I dug this out and to see if I could actually find the cave. That feels slightly unlit there, but somewhere around here, because remember in this water. And we do actually need gold for the thing. It's a good thing you came over here, but there was like I said, a gravel pit around here, and well, I got killed and the game crashed, and I lost the 2 diamonds that I had. Speaking of those diamonds from the future that never happened, is what I'm gonna dub it, or the future that never was. I actually I'm considering building something in the next update with a similar name, like an artistic piece you could call it. But like I said, essentially we kind of got a glimpse of a future that never happened, sort of, I guess. And if we dig this way, I believe we might find it. But like I said, I was saying about getting 2 diamonds, and considering that I got footage of, you know, these diamonds being mined and that, this might be a little atrocious with all the darkness around. We'll just do that just for now. Stay on. But I believe this tunnel here, if everything is generated exactly the same, which I think it has, then at some point in this tunnel will be diamonds. Should have really brought a torch with me. There's also something really weird that I heard down here. That you saw that lava patch that was... What? What? Wait. Are the diamonds still here, or... No way is it only... There they are! It's reloaded the chunk, but it's reloaded it in a really weird way. All this area here reloaded, and the area over there reloaded. Except that corner over there didn't. That's weird, that. I was about to say, I heard some like really weird noises down in that direction while I was mining. And essentially, it reminded me of a video that I think Dialco made, called like either weird and creepy things in old Minecraft or very weird and very creepy things in old Minecraft, which was in regards to, I think, of phantom players. And to this day, I don't think there's actually been an explanation for what it is, but essentially, the sound of walking on a block and the sound of mining a block is two different sounds. But for whatever reason, the game will sometimes play the sound of walking on a block. Mining a block instead of walking on a block. And under some unknown circumstance. And it actually sounds like there's a player roaming around in your world. That is really strange, that. I want to find out what the hell was going on down there. I'll see if I can actually find the cave I actually died in. It was really weird. Anyway, speaking of like videos and stuff like that, I noticed on my latest video, the Lucky Lighthouse one, that there was a big uptick in views. Now, normally my Let's Play videos and that all get around, I'd say, what's it go? Notice how none of this area is mined out. But this, like... Wait a minute. Why was... See, that one's... That's confusing. It just seems to be around the area that... Wait a minute. So it's regenerated that entire area. It's regenerated all of these paths. Because I actually dug these so far down that I know that eventually if I dig this way, there's actually lava over here. So it's regenerated... Shut up. It's regenerated a good chunk of this area. That's what I found. And I believe if you dig this way, and further this way, there is actually lava. It's really weird that it's regenerated this area as well, because these were all... And this... Look, notice how the lighting updated. This way up here was actually where I had... Not quite there. Not quite there either, but one of these ways I dug up to find... There was a gravel patch. This is going to look terrible on the video, but... That's the gravel patch! That is the gravel patch that I died in. This right here was the exact gravel patch that I died in. I'm not going to find me diamonds now, but... This is exactly what killed me, or around the area that I got killed by a skeleton. It was really strange though, and I don't know why these chunks have like regenerated back. And it's specifically everything past this way. And these tunnels. But anyway, I was saying about the huge spike on the video. And what I'm wondering is the reason why there's the huge spike in videos, is there something called Lucky Lighthouse that already exists or something that I'm not aware of? Look, and all these have all disappeared as well. This is really weird, this. So it has regenerated a good chunk of, well, the chunks. But like we're saying, that video did like strangely well. I think at like 50 views right now, which is odd because most of my video, well, it's 50 views as of recording this, because this probably won't go up for another few days. I think as of in half an hour, another one of my videos is scheduled to go up anyway. But essentially, the it's got like 50 views, and I'm wondering, is the reason why this, because this was in the screenshot of the thumbnail. I genuinely thought the corner of that was a creeper then. That was really weird. But essentially, I wonder if because it looks a bit like a gravestone, was people thinking it was like a, oh, your Minecraft dog has died or something kind of situation. But no, it's not that. The other thing I want to mention is that I have actually been working on my second channel, which is, by the way, Slime Sounds. And that's right now that's like, you know, my music place and that. So if you're looking for like the sound font stuff and that I used to do, they're all over there. And essentially, I am like getting like completely caught off track in that because of everything that's going on. It's all just really weird stuff, to be honest. But we'll take some more of these as well. But essentially, I want to build a little bit more on the layout. I'm going to punch the sheep. Just casually dodge all these mobs. How did he hit me from so far away? But essentially, with like my second channel, because I keep getting sidetracked by everything that's going on, just all the weird stuff that's going on. Like they say, old Minecraft is a weird game, and to be honest, I kind of like that it's really weird and slightly creepy. But the second channel went from, like, I started working on it properly in June 8th, I believe. And now, all of a sudden, I went from, like, I'd say, maybe about 5 subscribers now to currently 23 as of recording this. Earlier this morning it was 22. And so there's a chance that... I don't like how close that spawned. So there's a chance that... Oh, that is annoying. Yeah, there's a chance that I could possibly get more subscribers by the time this uploads. And that's kind of one thing that I'm looking forward to, actually. I'd much prefer having more subscribers on this channel, because this is like the one that I put a lot of time into. But it is quite nice to watch the channel grow in that. How? Oh no, you are not trying this right now. How did it aggro on me from so far away anyway? Don't try it. I don't want you to blow up me beach. That's fine though. I miss the old explosion sound. I don't know why it isn't like properly working now. But yeah, I just uploaded something to my second channel before. Wait, that's the wrong... To my second channel. Something that I've done entirely by ear as well, so no, like, you know, ripping of midis and stuff like that from games, which is normally how I do that, like me sound font stuff, to get it to as close to the original as possible. But no, I decided to do a thingy from Hilux. So I've recreated Look Mar I Fly now by ear. And I'd actually figured out how to use like pitch bends like quite easily in FL Studio, which I'm quite chuffed about. Let's see if this adds a little bit more to the lighthouse's design. Wondered what just popped in then. It's cows. I feel like what I need to do now is, it's looking slightly better, but it's going to need a little bit more improving. Like I said, I don't like how close the creepers are. Put that there. It's starting to look slightly medieval looking, which is kind of what I was going for, really. But yeah, Hilux. And whenever I first posted to Discord, which is where I posted some of the stuff that I'm working on, I posted the sound clip that I'd done of the music, and I'd actually posted it with the phrase "witness my omnipotence," because the final boss of the game, and brags like saying something like, "I have bathed in the celestial juices. Witness my omnipotence!" That was a Pringles can, if you're wondering how the voice sounded like that. But I've always wanted to say something really goofy and cheesy like that, but it's up there with Witness My Omnipotence is like up there with Rubicante from Final Fantasy IV, for having like one of my favourite boss lines in a video game. Because Rubicante says, what is it now? The cold winds of hell's ninth circle. Circle. I don't know what happened to my voice then, but I said it like, you know, the SpongeBob French narrator. That meanwhile, but the what's it called? The frozen winds of hell's ninth circle cannot penetrate this cloak of flame I wear. And he says something like, "Come, I will heal your wounds. Face me at full strength." But yeah, that was a thing. May as well throw these in. I punched a pig the other day, like while I was off camera, and where did the other one go? Where did the other one go? I think it teleported it out of existence or something. Either that or frame one ate it again. Anyway, do we actually, just side tangent, because I looked in, yeah, we do actually have a redstone, so, like I said, we are only a few diamond ore away from actually getting the little thing. This has been a very rambly episode, really, but at least that doesn't look as awful as it did now. I might put a, I know what I'm gonna do actually. I'm gonna actually maybe no, yeah, I don't know actually. I really don't know what I want to do with this just yet, but I do actually want the Lucky Lighthouse to look a little bit better. Because otherwise I'll have to rename it to the ugly lighthouse, I guess. This is the idea that I had. A row of these. Like I said, whenever it comes to building, I genuinely don't know what I'm doing on Minecraft. I either make something really good or something really terrible. I suppose over the newer updates I'll be able to upgrade this, so you have to like stand far back when you place these. They're really strange in this version. Everything's really strange in this version now that I think about it. I'm gonna hop down and see how this looks. I'm gonna need to make a tree farm at some point. Or just... Is that what I think it is, actually? This is kind of random, but it will be. So that looks alright, I guess. I might put a in the middle here, or over here, like some more beans, just to make it look a little bit more unique. But there is something I just spotted over here that, if I'm seeing things right, it's another one off the block checklist, and I think I am seeing things right, because there is two. Yes, there is two things that I've been looking for. We've just found one of them. It'd actually be nice if we could find the others. Are we actually on like a little bit of an island there, or? See, I'm somewhat reluctant to go too far, because I know eventually I will have to like generate new terrain with the newer updates. That looks nice over there, that like slight hill. There's also a weird gravel pit there. I'm just going to be on a quick lookout just to see if I can spot any more mushrooms. Going full Mario here, actually. I don't think we're going to come across any mushrooms, but there is another place I could possibly check for mushrooms. But I don't think we're going to find many on the surface, because they do primarily only grow in dark patches, so it's just strange that they're under that tree. A lot of animals have suddenly appeared. Hello. That's a lot of zombies down there. That is a lot of zombies. Is that what I think it is? Shut up. I like telling the cave noises to shut up. I gotta find out how close this sound is. It seems like it might be lower. It is! It is exactly what I thought it was! That's insane. And to shed some light on the situation, I had to do that. I don't think this completely... I like how far they fly. Yeah, this is the second zombie spawner we found. There's some more over there. I feel like there's definitely another one somewhere. Where are you? How is this the second spawner we found and it's zombies again? I mean, I'm not complaining. But they're both really close to the surface. That's really weird, that. We got another saddle. Wait, did we get a saddle last time? Juggle this zombie into the corner. And we'll take these. Not a lot of stuff, but it's something. Kinda glad I came out here now. Does that mean you can get... Don't do that, man! You can't just spawn on me. You can't just spawn on me and then take me health in a cheap way like that. Good thing I know exactly where my stuff is. And the zombies have resorted to dirty tactics because they can't get a proper well, like, in a one-on-one fight with me without me ripping their eyes out. Or, well, I can't even say rip their eyes out because, well, there's no there. Maybe I've already done it and that's why. But yeah, at least we've got like more access to mossy cobblestone. I was surprised though, just like that's the second one we found. So it's just slightly over here, I believe. I should really build like pillars or something to show whereabouts in the world I am. But then again, we're not too far and I know exactly where this is. Don't you try anything. But anyway, it is like 20 or so minutes into an episode now, and I'm really curious about the cave system. I am really curious about the cave. Also, this is just gonna annoy the hell out of me, but anytime I die in Minecraft and I drop all my stuff, I have to rearrange my inventory into something that is like aesthetically pleasing. So we'll just put all the blocks there. We'll put the mushroom there, seeing as we found that first. And we'll just thingy that, and then we'll start our way back. But that's looking better now. I don't know how tall the lighthouse will be, because there is a very like small world limit. I was going to say render distance, but that's not it. Anyway, we're going to get our loot back and we'll call it an episode, which has been quite a chaotic and all over the place episode. And I actually just want to make sure I get back to my base before I sign off, just because I don't know. We do at some point need to build an actual house, but that's starting to look good now. A little better than last episode. And again, the comment wall, so shout outs to Radar. And with all that said, and putting all my crap back in the chest. Oh, we got more chests now. Completely forgot about that. We'll need one mushroom for that. But yeah, I think we should start signing out. If you're wondering why the audio cut out then, I just burped out of nowhere. I don't know why. This is a... Hopefully that'll grow. But if you like this mess of an episode, don't forget to comment, like, rate and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!